Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones this morning using Bill Williams' theory? Now, if we look at the daily, we've had what could be an exhaustion bar to a level, right? Now, the level that we are referring to is pretty much this area here. So you can see all these tails at the bottom here. You can see you've got tail there, and my second part of this would be that area there. So it's these previous highs. Okay, so you can see we pretty much slap bang in that area. So we rallied hard into this area, and now we're consolidating, going sideways. Okay, now the last 2 days have been rather indecisive. So you've got a spinning top, and then you have a hanging man. Okay, when you get spinning tops, there's a spinning top. See, we fell off a bit, fell off again, and there's a hanging man, and we kind of another indecision, and then we fell off. Okay, here was, well, that's a pin bar. We didn't fall very far, but essentially what I'm saying is that we have two potential reversal signals here, and at this stage we have a red day at the moment, but still early days. Okay, so I just want to pop into the weekly here, and you can see the weekly last week was not a pin bar. It was a solid green. The data is incorrect, so that's a third solid week in a row. Okay, and the alligator is pointing up. So for me, this trend has resumed to the upside, and it's just a question of whether we're going to get through this level. And you see how the weekly level ties up. There's a pin bar there, or the tail, and this is where we are fighting to get through at the moment. Okay, so what does that mean on the lower time frame? So a couple of things here. And I want to put a line in at the bottom here. So there, and then I want to adjust that to there. Right, so that is my consolidation zone. So in other words, that is my range, and I'm looking for a break below 26043 or a break above 26175. So those are the two areas that I'm looking for to indicate continuation. Until one of those conditions get met, what we're looking for is to be long from the bottom and take profit at the top, or alternatively take a short here and scalp to the downside. Okay, trend is up, so we are looking for longs. Shorts are scalps, longs are trades. Okay, now there are a couple of things going on with price action at the moment. So we're on the half-hour chart, and over the last two, and we're starting the third day now, where we've been consolidating. Now we've had a couple of reversal signals. So here is a pin bar and an inside bar. Okay, so that's two to the upside. Then we have inside bar, pin bar, inside bar, which is also a pin bar. So we've got quite a few signals for price to continue. If we look at the top of the range, we had a pin bar engulfing here, so that's one signal. We did have a couple of pin bars here at the open, and then we also had these indecision bars in the middle of the session yesterday, which moves us to the downside. Okay, so we are, and again, this is kind of is a micro double bottom here, but it's also a bigger double bottom across the 2 days, and we have a higher high, which has broken this fractal level here, and also this fractal level here. Okay, so all that being said, there is potential for, well, there's more potential for a move to the upside, but until we break the upper level or this lower level, we are ranging. Okay, now next thing I want to do is just put on a Fibonacci here, and you'll see that we are on the 61.8 right now, and we are consolidating. Okay, so now your consolidation zone, which is on a level, remember this was a daily level here, and even on the half hour here, you can see how it's been used as support and resistance quite extensively, which almost coincides with the 50% of this area. So I want to just move this line up to there, Okay, so what is going on the lower time frame? So firstly, question you need to ask is this a flag? Okay, so we are creating higher highs. We have a double bottom here. There's a micro double bottom there with these two tails. So the question that we should be asking ourselves right now is, we had a rally. Is this the retracement of this previous rally, getting ready for a break of the range? And that's what it looks like to me. Okay, so the oscillators are all coming off their overbought areas. I think bar the daily. The daily is still up there, but the daily can stay like that forever. But your lower time frame is the 4 hour. We've come off the top. The 1 hour, we've come off the top. The 30 minutes, we are very much off the top and sitting on the bottom. So we are in oversold conditions at the moment. Okay, so I am looking for this area to hold to see what happens. If this does break to the downside, nothing to worry about. Then you're looking for price action again, somewhere down at the bottom of the range. Okay, and then you're still looking for a long at that level. If this level does hold and we start moving to the upside, and now the easiest thing to do is at the European Open. So, in other words, it'll be 9 a.m. European time. If we're holding this level at 9 a.m., then there's a good chance we're going to break the upside. So, right now, we are consolidating, and for me anyway, I'll be paying attention to this 200 moving average on the 12 minutes. Okay, and you can see how the interaction with this happened yesterday. So I would expect something similar today. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much my take on this moment. I'm still looking for a continuation to the upside. Only if we break through 26040 am I going to change my tune. So for now, it's consolidation. I'm looking for another long entry, and your profit taking is definitely top of range. Okay. Now, if I just drill down to the 6 minute, was it? Yeah, 6 minute yesterday. You can see how the buyers were stepping in here at the open. You see how it took a while, but they stepped in and then it accelerated up to a level. Okay, so more of the same that I'm expecting today. The big question is whether this 61.8 is going to hold. And what I didn't do, which I think is pretty important, is, give me one sec. Let's put this Fibonacci back on. The 76.4 sits down here, and you can see there is an inside tail here. I just want to see if there's a 200. No, there's no 200 EMA that lines up with that there. Maybe on the 6 minutes. I don't think so. I think we're below. No. Okay. So the next Fibonacci level is 76.2. Okay, so this could consolidate and then step to the downside, and then we could look for some kind of price action that indicates a turn lower down. Okay, so in summary, I'm looking for a long, and what I'm looking for is price action to lead the way, but I'm also going to be waiting for probably 9 to 9:30 a.m. South African time, European time, so that's GMT plus 2. And at that point, I'll see what price action is doing and decide whether I am going to take the long at that point or if I'm going to wait for a better entry lower down. Okay, if we do break below this 26, yeah, so it's 26,040. If we do break below 26,040, then that's all bets are off, and we'll start moving to the downside. But for now, I'm going to assume that this is a flag, and I'm looking for some kind of price action to show me that we can get in, and then hopefully we can take out this level of 26175. Okay, so that's my take on this at the moment. pretty much indecision time at the moment. It's range bound, so trade what you see. Short from the bottom of the range, take profit at the top. You can take short from the top of the range, and that short is a scalp. Take profit whenever you see anything like what's going on now, any form of consolidation, and long from the bottom of the range and take profit at the top. But keep one eye open, because I do have a feeling we're going to break to the upside. Okay, so I think NASDAQ and the S&P have had some really good rallies, and the Wall Street Dow Jones is still a little bit behind. It's lagging a little bit, so I would expect us to finish this consolidation and then continue our move to the upside to go test all-time highs. Okay, so that's my take on this today. Hope it helps. Just stay safe, watch this range carefully, and you don't want to be long from the top of the range. You're looking for long entries lower down. Okay, so everything should be about risk to reward. Anyway, guys, hope it helps you. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later. Cheers, man.